So as promised, folks, we're back with Mumbai, and of course, Mumbai this time around are not looking quite like the champion side they used to be. And honestly, whenever you look at a Mumbai Indian squad, you never have problem picking up the 11 because you know your top three or top four. Then you know the middle order pillars in form of Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, and Kieron Pollard. But because this time it was a total revamp for them, they had to let go all of the star players, including Hardik Pandya, given his fitness issues, and now they had to rebuild that middle order pillars, which I don't think they have managed to do quietly well this time around. And honestly, this time around when I sat down to make a 11, I it took me a lot of time to find out the players for a particular position, because that's not always the case with Mumbai, because the options are so clear that you just know where to put them. And this time around, I really had to shuffle and really had to dig some players out of the squad. So yeah, my 11 is as follows: Rohit Sharma, of course, opening along with Ishan Kishan, then Sky. So the top three is settled, and nothing changes in the top three. But for top four, for the fourth batsman, I had to look, I had to dig. I couldn't find an Indian batsman. So of course, there are many uncapped players available, but if you want to build a champion side, you need to have an experienced or a class player or someone who's established himself at that position. And so I went with David Brevis or Tim David at number 4. Tim David again provides you with an all-rounding option, so if you want to play with him, you can of course. But David Brevis is a specialist batsman, and we all saw what he did in the Under-19 World Cup. He was the man of the tournament. So yeah, you've got two options, both overseas options at number 4. Then now we're talking about the middle order pillars, and of course you've got Pollard there, the glue, which is who's holding the pillars together. Pollard is right there. Then I really had to look for all-rounders, and I couldn't find Indian all-rounders. I mean, of course, there are uncapped Indians available, but if you play with, let's say, 3 or 4 uncapped players, then your side just looks very weak, because for Mumbai, at number 4 position, at number 6 and 7 position, they've only have uncapped Indian players. They don't have established Indian international player, and that's why I have to play overseas player at that position, because if you play 3 uncapped players in the squad who haven't established themselves, then the squad just looks unknown. So yeah, I got Fabian Allen at number 6 after Pollard, and then for number 7 again I could find only one all-rounder, only one overseas all-rounder in the form of Daniel Sams. Of course, if you want to play a specialist fast bowler, because again this time around Mumbai simply don't have enough options available, so I would play probably Daniel Sams, Riley Meredith, or Timel Mills after Fabian Allen. Then of course Jaydev Unadkat, Murugan Ashwin, Mayank Markande, and Jasprit Bumrah. The side looks very weak. I mean, of course, the fast bowling departments looks very strong. You've got Daniel Sams, you've got Timel Mills, you've got Riley Meredith, you've got Jaydev Unadkat. Again, he's a good bowler, although he leaks runs. Then Jasprit Bumrah, and of course you've got Jofra Archer for 2023 IPL season. So the fast bowling department looks complete, looks all round, but they are really struggling in all the other departments, given the all-rounder facet, spinner facet, and basically they're struggling in every other department. And yeah, the only strong point I can see in this team is their top 3, like Rohit, Ishan, and Sky. If they fire, they win, but if they don't, then I don't think the middle order would be able to hold on for much longer. This time around, Mumbai has really disappointed all its fans. They haven't got an all-round squad this time around, and honestly, yeah, I won't be surprised if they don't qualify. Won't be surprised at all, because I think this is the weakest squad I could see so far in the IPL, because there simply aren't options available. Because even if you play Daniel Sams after Fabian Allen, you have a very very long tail of 4 players. I mean, in T20 you should bat till 9 or 10, but and Mumbai Indians have always been that side who bats till 10, 9, 8, but this time around they're batting till what, 6 and 7. And they don't have like established all-rounders at that position. They just have a fast bowler who can bowl, who can bat in the form of Daniel Sam. They just have a spinner who can bat in form of Fabian Allen. They've got only one quality all-rounder in Kieron Pollard, and yeah, basically only the top 5 is holding the team together, because they don't have enough batting resources. So yeah, Mumbai this time around has really disappointed its fans, and yeah, so that's it. And tomorrow we could talk about Gujarat Titans. I don't know why I keep saying Gujarat Giants, but maybe because it's a better name than Gujarat Titans. So yeah, tomorrow we can talk about Gujarat Titans. Yeah, because I haven't really got a chance to look at the squad, and honestly, they also on paper they look a very good squad, but I don't know what comes out when I sit down to make a 11 out of it. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna talk about Gujarat Titans, and this was Mumbai for you. So yeah, see you tomorrow.